Oh, so you don't want us to track a
Are
little
you
east?
still moving? It looks like we're moving west still. Are we
We
able to?
started moving east
Oh, okay.
to
So
go back into there. Well,
okay.
pretty much north, but northeast.
So, Fabio, you were saying this is not particularly dense, the coral?
Well, we're always comparing to the to the really high density. No, I think now there's quite a lot actually. If you see on
Yeah?
on the top,
Yeah, kind of once we kind of got onto the top of this, so
let's see. There's still some ways.
yeah.
That's a nice photo for Yuko.
It's not exactly the right direction.
Well, why don't we see where the ship settles out, and then we can call on our next kind of moves from there, and I'll try and like drift back towards that spot. Kind of headed that way anyway.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Much easier going that way, right, with the currents.
And much easier for the vehicle, yeah. So I still kind of have the camera sideways a little bit.
Yeah, I think for now it's good.
Okay.
We came to a bit of a flat area, right? Flatter.
Yeah, it seemed to flatten out a little bit right here. And
Yeah, we're on top of that cliff
yeah,
now.
yeah.
Explore the little channel there and see if there's stuff.
Are there more or less corals than you expected, Fabio?
Well, right here, not many, but at the cliff edge is more like what's expected. Yeah.
It's good. I thought we weren't using the lasers because it interfered with our sorting.
That's the water column. On the
Okay,
seafloor, you want to have a reference
got
of
it.
how big things are. The water column is like kind of pointless because er, yeah, you're not, the 10 centimeters don't mean much.
No, because there's nothing where it
Yeah.
stops, right? Yeah, got it.
Okay. So the ship is settled.
Okay.
It looks like Atalanta might almost be done moving. Do you want me to come southeast to get you back in that pocket?
Again, I think I'd check in with Fabio what he wants to see. Do you see us on high pack there, Fabio?
Yeah, yeah, right in front. Yeah, it looked like we're going
So we're kind of
back
in
down.
that. Well, we're kind of in that little divot there. I guess that flatter spot.
Yeah.
Did you want us then now to follow the contour back to the west now?
Yeah,
And like west and I guess a little south.
Back onto the cliff, yeah.
yeah, back onto the
Okay.
edge of the cliff.
Okay. I might kind of get myself kind of settled here.
Yeah, that's good.
Can we maybe do like a pause on official survey and just kind of get kind of
Yeah.
set up here? Okay.
Cassie's on the ball.
All right.
She was almost sleeping, but now she's awake. She's awake.
I was not sleeping, I'll have you know. I was just relaxed and enjoying the show.
There's some tension in the back row.
So I'm just gonna I'm gonna change my camera position here again.
I bet it's a bit of a break for her and for the data loggers when we're not doing operations and observatory heavy
Yeah,
maintenance.
it's a little more
tasks.
relaxed. I don't feel as stressed out. I can just enjoy what we're seeing rather than frantically pressing buttons.
Actually, speaking of which, who is supporting the dive from shore right now, Cassie?
Today, we have Mark and Sarvi supporting from shore.
All right, shout out to Mark and Sarvi for helping us annotate from shore. All of our dives are available on CTube, which you can access on data.oceannetworks.ca. And we have a wonderful team of data loggers that basically highlight any biology we see, as well as interesting things and operations that pop up throughout the dive.
Actually, I've just been notified that the shore shift is switching over, and now we have Mitch, Bahar, Bernie, Ben, and Calder all on shore.
Wow.
And of course, Uli is also watching in because Uli never stops working.
Take a break, Uli. And do we have anyone from systems supporting the dive right now?
Because this isn't any operational stuff right now, we don't have systems online, but earlier in the dive when we were doing operational things, I believe it was Richard.
Yes.
Back to the
And if you're just tuning into the live stream, we are diving at Barkley Canyon, and we are just taking a moment, pause in our Coral Cliff survey, just because we are, when I say we, I mean our very talented ROV pilots are fighting the strong currents down here.
Okay, I think we can start our ship and then I'll be able to get in a position here and get set up as the ship's starting to move. Yeah, I think if Atalanta's on the south side of that line. So this is the edge of that little divot, hey? Yeah, it's like a sharp division right here between the rocks and the mud line. It's interesting.
yeah, just there's a
Okay, I'm gonna try to sit here again.
good composition.
I am also grabbing highlight videos, so if I miss something in the still
Okay.
capture, we have the
Change my
video
heading.
version of it.
Perfect.
Turning 255. Okay. Sure. Okay. That contour direction to get Atalanta on the deeper side of that. Yeah.
I think that sponge that we saw earlier was the fahea. See that? That kind of mushroom, almost like.
It looks like a mushroom that my family
Oh yeah?
What is that mushroom called? Like a
Sorry.
hidden chicken or?
I don't know what that species of mushroom is called. We just call it fungus, and the Chinese translations for that always just says fungus.
Oh,
Yeah,
just fungus.
but it's very tasty in soup.
Cabbage mushroom, I think.
Is that what it's
I
called?
don't know. I think that's it.
And to the viewer who was asking, how long does the Nautilus stay out at sea? For this expedition, this is the Ocean Networks Canada's annual expedition. We call this ONC Abyss. We are out here for about 3 weeks, and we have, I think, 2 more days left out at sea before we're heading back to Victoria. We do not catch our own food. We have enough provisions to last us the entire time we are out at sea.
Are you happy with this camera position, Fabio?
Yeah. Are we back in line with the?
I think we're kind of more set up. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna try and get started here.
Yeah, it looks good.
If my auto XY will actually engage.
I was wrong. It's called cauliflower mushroom. I've seen those before. Not cabbage.
Looks like the same thing.
Practically, huh? Yeah, this is, you find them around Victoria, these guys.
Yeah, they look the same.
Nice. Not quite. I think we're waiting for Josh confirming.
Yep, just getting the ships moving and getting ready to start here. I'll call out to start a survey when we're moving.
Perfect.
Great, thanks, Josh.
Yeah, no problem.
Are those pom-pom anemones on the ground? Can we tell? No, they're not.
Those are corallimorphous types. We have on our marine field
Naturalist?
guide.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're swinging now. Yeah, we're moving now, right? Okay. All right. Start of survey.
On this. This.
So Fabio, we call these coral surveys, but they're just as much coral as sponge surveys? Or
I
are
don't
you
know.
actually more interested in the coral?
We're interested in this kind of type of assemblage or sponge corals
Okay,
associated with the more hard substrates.
what's this guy?
They call it habitat forming. So there's lots of species that come to live around the corals and the sponges because they form three-dimensional structure to the habitat. It's a nice colony there.
Yeah.
Is that a black coral right on the bottom there?
Yeah.
I like how we call them black corals, but they're not black.
Yeah, there's a few are a bit darker.
Is it because their skeletons are black?
Huh?
Is it because their skeletons are black that we call them black corals?
I'm not sure actually, because some of the species definitely they have the skeletons more darker, but this is plain beige white. Definitely some of the black corals that were exploited up the waters of Hawaii, they're definitely for jewelry. They definitely have like a more black and brownish skeletons.
Oh, okay.
And that's called bioprospecting? Do we consider that
No,
bioprospecting?
that was a commercial operation that happened
Okay.
during.
That was after the prospecting was done. They found them. And then it was just harvesting.
It was very controversial, of course.
What?
Well, exploiting or collecting the corals for selling for jewelry. I think we found our spot.
Pardon?
We found
I'm just,
This is it? You got
Well.
some weird thing going on here. Is that an eel?
Oh, that's a sea star.
Is it?
Yeah, I'll bend over. Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah, crazy. Played tricks with my eyes there.
And Josh, just confirming we are farthest to the right when it comes to the Zeus pan.
I can keep adjusting that as required if you want. I'm not panned all the way right at the moment.
Yeah, that's probably good.
Yeah, and Fabio, I'm happy
Okay.
to do a zoom if you ever want me to.
Yeah. Great, thanks. I think
That is all the way right now.
Yeah. We could tilt up a little bit.
Sure.
See how when we start losing the light. Yeah, yeah, probably good. Yeah,
Good there? Okay.
perfect. gum.
Whoa. It's a cool one.
Uh,
So it's like, having done the other surveys, these corals look quite big.
quite big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Compared to what we normally see. Normally we might see more, but these all look fairly large.
Well,
Or would you
some areas
disagree?
depends on where we are. Yeah, those we're seeing very large colonies here. Last year we surveyed an area where lots of density, very high, but very tiny colonies.
Yeah,
Maybe
tiny.
that's they're recruiting there for some reason.
Like small corals themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our colleague and OET's chief scientist, Daniel Wagner, was one of experts on black corals. Maybe we should ask questions to him as we go along.
I'm gonna do
Yeah.
more of
I
a.
don't know if
I'm
he's
gonna start
following
doing
the
a
guide.
45 a little bit.
We did our PhDs together in Hawaii.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. I'm gonna start. I'll start tracking like more this way.
Yeah, I think is a bit more smoother. Yeah, smoother ground here, or soft.
How wide of an area are we surveying for this?
How large?
How large?
Well, we have a bottom time limit here, but we are, I think the survey line was around a kilometer long.
Okay.
Or 900 meters, but we're going very slow with the currents. And
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Whenever we
What's
reach
that
the
one?
time that's the last task on this dive,
Wow.
so
Okay.
we just come up. Yeah.
It's a cool outcropping.
Yeah. Nice.
Can try. Oh, what's that one? Oh, it's an enemy.
Yes.
Yeah. That is so, that anemone are so cute.
Looks like a chrysanthemum, the flower.
Totally, yeah.
Looks like a Batipatis over there.
Are those transparent looking like tube animals? Those are sea cucumbers?
Yeah, those are Panicia mosile sea cucumbers.
For anyone that's tuning in, we are diving at Barkley Canyon, and we're currently in the middle of a coral survey here on the canyon slope. We're surveying about 1 kilometer, and we're diving at 950 meters below the surface of the ocean. Hercules and Atalanta are fighting some pretty strong currents at this site, so we are going slow and steady. How much of Barkley Canyon have we surveyed for the corals?
Very little.
Very little. I figured. It's a pretty big site.
We had a project. We applied for the Schmidt Ocean Falker research vessel in 2013, and we had some surveys in the canyon, but it was mostly along the canyon axis, so there was not. So we did a lot of surveys from shallow to very deep in the canyon, but not really along the walls. So we didn't find a lot. And yeah, these are, since the last 3 years, we've been doing this more consistently, and we're finding more and more areas.
And are we interested in the corals because they create habitat and for other critters because it adds complexity to the ecosystem?
Yeah, one thing we're interested in knowing these hot spots of biodiversity. We're very interested to know why these corals are occurring specifically at this very narrow depth band. We've been finding them pretty much between 900, 800 meters, and that's where the core of the oxygen minimum zone is, the lowest values of oxygen that we got from our observatory. And so we are interested in knowing.
Oh yeah. Okay. It Yeah, it's definitely deflecting it off, but I'll try and do a little more like this direction.
Fabio, what causes the oxygen minimum zone? What's some of the theories
Well, it's
or
not
ideas
theory.
or hypotheses?
Well, this is more like observational.
Yeah, okay.
Remember, we're talking about observation?
Yeah, yeah.
Observational. Well, this area of the Pacific. Let me wait for a bit. Areas in the ocean that are really productive. There are surface or coastal upwelling.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and that productivity
Yeah.
causes low oxygen?
There's
Yeah.
lots of organic matter in the water, and there's like consumption, microbial degradation of that, and
Okay.
organic matter. So we have oxygen being used, and so yeah, it creates this. People tend to refer as dead zones, but they're not quite. There's still a lot of species who are adapted to this
Yeah.
lower oxygen conditions.
Yeah, it sure doesn't seem like a dead zone compared to
Yeah.
everywhere else on our network. Seems like this is the
Yeah.
most going on.
But if you dive in these depths in the Indo-Pacific or, you know, in the Hawaii, well, Hawaii, it's still there's the oxygen minimum zone affects the entire north, sort of northeast Pacific.
Sure.
But there is much, the oxygen is already much higher. So and with climate change, this areas of low oxygen are expanding. They're shoaling. So we're actually interested in knowing what these corals that are very, you know, adapted to this very narrow band of oxygen. What would they do to its oxygen continues to decrease?
We have a viewer asking or wondering how far around oceans do corals reach, because there's always this assumption that corals are a more tropical species.
Well, I was just telling Dirk, the deep water corals can occur very deep, several thousand meters depth, and they don't need to have, they don't have symbiotic dinoflagellates, for example, that we have in shallow water corals. So they're not limited by the photic zone, right? So the penetration of light. So they can occur quite deep.
You can
So
even find coral in the Arctic, right?
Yeah, lots. Antarctic as well.
Yeah, they're all over.
Yeah, and we're currently diving just off the west coast of British Columbia, Canada. We set sail off of the southern tip of Vancouver Island earlier, about 3 weeks ago on the 5th. So we are in the Pacific Northwest.
I think there's a, also definitely there's a depth limitation for our corals because we have the calcium carbonate that compose their skeleton. They have a depth, we call it aragonite saturation depth or calcite saturation depth, and below that depth zone, like with 3,000, 4,000 meters, depending on, so then the carbonate goes into dissolution and it dissolves. So yeah. I thought you didn't like animals.
Okay.
I thought you hated biology. I'm sorry, I was on comms.
We're just calling out our previous watch lead. Yeah, I want to say a hello to a teacher workshop that is tuning into our live feed from the Sapelo Island, Georgia. And you can write in questions on nautiluslive.org as we continue to dive and survey at Barkley Canyon.
I put it in the one on the right. I don't know if that's what you want.
Yeah, I'm trying to, well, I think this is actually where I'm at. Not there. Yeah. Trying to go a little faster right now to get ahead again.
Are those Sour Patch children? I would love. I want all the firstborns.
Are the firstborns a certain flavor, Yuko?
Green.
It's yours, right? Oh, you just left.
AJ's been holding out on me during our midnight watches.
Hmm.
What is this?
Can't say I'm surprised.
Josh, Gabby, Johan, no SBKs for you?
No, thank you.
Good, thanks.
I'm drinking coffee. I find they don't mix.
No?
Where'd the abbreviation come from? Who does that? This is the first place I've ever heard that.
I think
learned
that's
it from
Nico
you.
born.
You think that's what?
Nico.
Oh, it's a Nico thing?
I
Okay.
think so.
I learned it from Gabby and Trevor.
I got it from Trevor. I'd never heard it before. And Trevor must have gotten it from Nico, because I think he sailed with Nico a long time.
I think comes from Nico. Could be coming from Trevor.
It could be coming from Trevor. I feel like Trevor invents things like that, and he may not even know that he invented it.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, we may never know.
Josh, I'm going to start coming a little north
Okay.
at 285. Bridge nav. 30 at 285, please. Thank you.
Someone's breathing into the mic real loud.
We got a pretty good delta right now.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm looking at that loop, and it's deceptive. I'll come down.
Yeah, where do you want to? I think you want to be up here, up in this ridge, like here, and then up, and then here. Like, but I think you will need to go there, yeah.
I have a viewer wondering what the yellow bowl trumpet-shaped looking critters are. Those are sponges. So as we're kind of moving along the slope here, we're seeing a lot of rockfish, a lot of sablefish, also known as black cod, a variety of anemones and deep sea sponges, and of course corals.
Hey, Josh.
Hello.
I think we might want to climb a couple, or actually several isobats there.
Pretty much where Johan there had your cursor up on that point right there, one
Okay.
up.
Yep.
One up from there, even Johan. You're right
okay.
there. Yeah.
Roger.
Do you want to stop real quick and then do a quick reset?
Sure.
Like not stop the ship, but I'll
Oh, yes,
I'll
yes.
do a quick
Definitely,
reset
yeah.
on the auto XY.
Once
Okay.
you're out.
Well, as soon as you want me to do it, I'll do it.
I'm ready.
Okay, go.
Ping.
Okay.
That'll be helpful.
I like the sound effect there.
If you're interested in seeing kind of not helping us ID, but if you want to ID some of these critters that we're seeing, Ocean Networks Canada does have an iNaturalist page, and that's one of our marine identification guides. I know NOAA also does a pretty awesome benthic ID guide for this area as well. And yes, how can I forget the sea stars and jellies that we are also seeing?
NOAA or DFO?
Hmm?
NOAA? From the Northeast Pacific? They don't have cruises up here. We use the DFO one where they have.
Is it from the deep expedition?
Yeah, they have a
I did,
Northeast Pacific Deep Ocean Exploration
I did
Project.
not know that existed. Is that also an iNaturalist?
Yeah.
Okay, so a even better one, because it's Canadian, is the Northeast. Can you go back to the acronym for me? It's really long.
It's so good.
I think it's the acronym is NEPDEP or NEEP, Northeast Pacific Deep Sea Exploration Project. If you search NEP, DEP on iNaturalist, you can find the ID guide. And that one is put together by DFO, the Canadian Department of Oceans and Fisheries. And I think they are gearing up for another expedition this year. Do you know when that is, Fabio? August? Thank you, Cassie.
Sure.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
yeah, there will be another expedition up in this area of the Pacific in August, which I believe will also be live streamed.
Yeah.
You can also follow along with annotations on the dive at oceannetworks.ca. We have our live stream with annotations by our shore support data loggers. And if you're watching on nautiluslive.org, on channel 3, you get a quad camera view. So we have the Hercules, Zeus camera, Atalanta camera. I think the bottom left is Cinema Cam. And the bottom right is a view of the control room.
little more north on it, yeah. Okay.
So for our fun facts about who's tuning into the stream right now, we have viewers from US, Canada, UK, Romania, Germany, Colombia, and Australia right this moment. Seeing lots of anemones.
Ugh, yucky viz.
Has your elven eyes seen anything that we missed, Dirk? You're really good at spotting critters.
Oh, no, we're not missing anything. Can't see what's not there.
Oh. There? Yes.
Although there was a mulla really close to the boat earlier when we were recovering the tool basket.
Oh, really?
Almost got scooped by the tool basket.
Monica
That's
would have
pretty
been
close.
stoked to shot
Wow.
that.
She did see it.
Such agile swimmers.
Was
No,
it?
it was a little further. Like it was like 20 meters. Really close though. Monica did see it.
Yeah.
Did you see the whale and calf earlier today?
No.
Calf?
Like
I
it,
was sleeping.
What?
it was somewhat a calf. It was like much smaller than the other one.
And it kept
Oh.
playing. It was like hanging out on its back.
It was really
across
cool,
its
yeah.
belly. Yeah.
and really close to the boat. Like
Oh.
at some point, I don't think it could have gotten any closer to the boat.
Did anyone get pictures and video?
I got some videos and some pictures,
Yes.
actually.
Oh man, okay. Is it a new species for your mammal list?
No, it was. I think it was a humpback.
Oh, okay, that's still pretty cute.
Yeah. Yeah, the little guy. He was just a mini whale.
But so much more playful.
It was.
It was like quite stately. She
I've-
did like normal things like go up, get some air, and go down. And the baby whale was just like near the surface, like flipping over, flopping fins
Oh,
out.
that's amazing.
Yeah, he had this weird where he would somehow stay in the same spot and swim without moving kind of thing and just kind of like do crunches.
Cute.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think AJ was describing mola molas as leather pancakes.
Oh,
Leather
Yeah.
albino leather pancakes.
Yeah, with a dumb little fin that slaps the surface.
Yeah.
And the easiest way to find them is just look at the albatross. They go
Oh,
fly
yeah.
after them every time.
What do they do when they find them?
They just peck at them.
Oh.
I thought they used the mola molas as like resting spots, like a buoy, like a float.
I thought they picked the
picked
the parasite.
The parasites off, yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so
But
the
I mean, knowing birds, I don't think they know. I think they peck at anything. Just if they happen to get stuff.
yeah.
They also pick. Yeah, those albatross peck at everything.
Yeah.
Chunks of jellyfish, doesn't care.
Yeah. We are coming to the end of our expedition here, so I'm curious to know what's everyone's trip highlight so far.
Aw.
Oh.
The friends I made along the way.
It's not the objectives we accomplished, but the friendships we made along the way.
I mean, the objectives were cool, but the friends were really cool.
Yeah, it's been awesome. What about you, Dirk?
I'm thinking. There's quite a few highlights on this one. What's that, Fabio?
So are we keeping it here or here? What do
I
you
think we
is
go up
best?
to the next one.
Yeah,
What do you think? Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
me too. So just make,
Yeah, Johan, just can you put a cursor just where you think how far north we're going right now? We want to come up to that ridge. Yeah, yeah. Okay, that's where we're going.
okay.
Also, the skate, that was a highlight. Whoa.
Yeah,
Yeah.
3:30. We want to come up.
Look at this starfish.
1 second. What did I tell you earlier?
3:30.
That is a really cool sea star. I'm just grabbing some photos of that and videos.
I would say the highlight for me were the sperm whales,
The sperm. Yeah, that was really cool.
just because I've never seen it. That was really
Actually,
cool.
we want
So that was a new one for your family's list, Dirk?
Oh yeah,
Nice.
no one's ever gotten that one.
What about you, Fabio? What was your highlight for this cruise?
well, right now it's a highlight.
Oh,
Well, the whale fall was a good highlight a couple days ago.
actually,
And of course, Endeavor.
my
Yeah.
highlight was placing that camera.
Yeah,
When we put
last
the
night.
camera up on that ledge. No, I'm talking about the one at Endeavor.
Oh, yeah,
Main
yeah.
Endeavor field
Yeah.
up on the
The
Temple Mini.
kind of wonky one.
Okay, it was a wonky.
It was kind of wonky.
I
No,
actually
it's-
liked also the Mid-Valley, the
Middle Valley was really
Yeah,
cool. Oh,
my
I
first
wow.
dive there.
This has been like almost a month, I
we
guess.
actually could put a camera on that vent side if we instrument that site.
I didn't see
next year.
any biology on there. It looked barren.
Well, it's just like, yeah.
Like I
Actually,
feel like there's nothing growing on those
I feel like
vents.
it would be neat to see those vents grow and tumble, because it sounds like that's kind of like what they do. They don't grow very big. They tumble after a time.
Yeah, it definitely looked like it was fresh and barren.
we're in a good flow here, right, Josh? Eventually, we'll want to zoom in on this exactly guys here, because we aren't sure if it's, I mean, I know we are moving, and maybe at some point when we
Sorry,
Yes.
which ones? Can you just put Trevor's now in the Herc seat? So
You can
Oh,
do.
right,
You
right.
can use this, Fabio.
yeah.
Teleprompter. Actually, that's not
This
what a
time little
teleprompter
things
is.
we're unsure if those are anemones or there's
Oh, okay.
polychaete
Little orange
worms,
ones?
sabellid worms.
Sure. Did you want us
So-
to stop for that, or did you want us to keep going up?
Whenever you have a good, you have to plan ahead, right? But when we can stop, we want to zoom in on these guys.
We can stop anytime, as soon as you say the word.
Okay.
Would you consider that a survey pause, Fabio?
We're going to keep the ship going. I think Trevor's just going to do a quick zoom in and then
Yeah,
we'll keep going.
Good, yeah,
Okay.
let's keep going.
So, sorry, I admit, I'm not sure. You want me to stop and zoom in and then keep going, or you want me to
Yeah,
not stop yet?
that's what he wants, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Zoom in, please.
Enhance, Anna.
Yeah, those are
enhance.
sub-ballots. Okay, good.
Oh, wow.
Okay, you've seen what you
Some
want?
enemies, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
come wide, please.
Okay.
Ooh, we're light.
Came too
Wow.
far.
Pardon? What was that, Fabio?
We came out too far.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
just
okay.
reset it up.
Let's do, yeah, it was about this width, I think.
How do you feel about that, Fabio? Is it good? That's a good zoom? Or a little more?
One more. Is that Anna there?
Yeah.
Good.
Okay.
Thank you, Anna.
Yeah.
You're not on SPL, are you?
Yes, I am.
Oh, yeah? Okay. I cannot hear you for some reason. Oh,
It's a
wait a sec.
cool
Yeah, you're not listening to SPL.
sponge.
Oh.
Oh, if you're not listening to SPL, what are you even doing, you know?
It's just like, someone touch it.
It was too much, too much off.
I can hear everybody, but
Overstimulating.
Oh, did you purposely turn it off?
I didn't.
Okay, good. Yeah. I was like, all that
Of course.
highlight reel conversation.
Of course I want to listen to everyone all the time.
He's like tuned everyone out. Just wants to talk to Josh. Uh-oh, this is a lot going on.
See
I like
some
this purple
stars.
one.
I think that's a pom-pom anemone.
No, below the pom-pom.
Below the pom-pom?
Yeah, it's like,
Just because it was...
looks like a purple blur right now.
Oh, yeah.
Is that what it is?
I don't know.
That's
Maybe an
different
octocoral?
It's like a really light, translucent purple.
Yeah.
Can you circle it again for me, Dirk?
Right there, that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there's lots of them, actually.
Are we resuming the survey officially?
We've never stopped officially.
Okay.
How's the oxygen at over at Endeavour, Middle Valley? More?
There's more than here, yeah.
Oh, what's this one?
That's a bubblegum coral.
Oh, okay.
Let me know if you want me to stop again or anything. Otherwise, I'll
Okay.
just keep on going.
For now, reaching the end more or less, we want to collect one or two colonies, coral colonies.
And Cassie, I never got to you. What was your trip highlight for the cruise?
I think it's going to be the sperm whales. That was a new one for me too. That was pretty cool. But I think dive-wise, I don't know. Being on the day shift, I haven't gotten as many of the dives. I've done a lot of the deck ops. But dive-wise, I don't know. Middle Valley was pretty cool.
It really was, yeah.
There's a nice
That was a
wall.
cool
Are you going to go
shot.
up this wall?
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's...
Nice.
Are those squat lobsters?
Yeah,
I
I
think we're going to
think
try and go to
so.
that northernmost, the next northernmost contour, and then west.
Roger.
Whenever I see squat lobsters, I always think of the song Rock Lobster, but I just replace rock with squat. Exactly.
Is that from Family Guy?
No.
No, it's a B-52 song.
Oh. Family Guy.
A viewer question came in about squat lobsters as soon as we pointed out the squat lobsters.
That's a crowd favorite, eh?
They're
The squat
really
lobsters.
cute.
People
They're
love them.
adorable.
I mean, they are until that is the only thing you see during our inshore expeditions.
It's a big sponge coming
So
out.
there's a finite limit on your excitement for squat lobsters?
Yes. Correct.
This is a nice one in the stills cam.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. I don't have that on my cam.
I think we're going to get it on Zeus soon.
Oh, but you want it in focus, I thought. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem.
Oh, we're just
We
going to
can
miss
if
it
you
on
want it.
Miss it,
this.
yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Yeah.
beautiful.
Cool. Wow, what a sponge.
And that fish is 4 foot long.
I'm not that much bigger than that fish then.
No, it's not. It's short fish. Right.
Or
40
swordfish.
centimeters? Swordfish. A lot of misinformation there.
Yeah. 4-foot swordfish.
I like all these little tiny mini
Whoa, another
rockfish
cool
too.
one.
Wow, look at this pan up.
Ooh.
That's so beautiful.
That's pretty cool. Nice.
Is that a flatfish?
Could be.
Lots of sponges.
Yeah, I always wonder about the colors of animals in the deep sea. Like, you know, what's the benefit of this thing being yellow when there's no light that gets down this deep? And when sponges don't even, I don't know, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, actually, we are not, yeah, at 800 meters. There's still a bit of a thing. We're not quite into the abyss yet.
Ah.
Sort of at the edge of the twilight zone.
Looks like we're coming onto the top of this small cliff band, and now we got some more flat here.
Oh, and it goes up again after this.
Probably does.
Yeah, or
This is really cool.
We've got some sort of little animal here.
Is that a hagfish on the bottom?
It kind of looks like it.
yeah, I think we should keep on the edge here.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be edge. It's all coral up here too, onto the right.
We're here, right?
Yeah, it keeps going up. Like this slope is still
Oh.
like this. So you'll see there, kind of goes. Do you want to try and focus it, Fabio? It's a lot
I
of
can't
focus.
see how focused it is.
Yeah, it's hard.
Murky.
No, you can see it's
Oh,
not
now
focused.
it's, yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
I think my favorite site that we visited by far was Middle Valley.
Really?
Yeah,
Well, it kind of had a little bit of everything, right?
I
It
think so, yeah.
had some cool biology. It had the vents, mud.
Lots
So kind of everything.
mud. So the best performing Instagram reel that we've posted was mud.
Really?
Yep,
What-
Really?
What?
Was what, sorry?
was us taking a push core sample during the second dive.
Wow.
I thought it said it was the gastropod egg towers.
It was, and then the mud overtook it.
How many
Wow.
views? is that?
Your video's a close second, Fabio.
Ah,
But
Wait, what about the skate? That was
This-
so cool.
oh, yeah.
I don't know what to tell you. People like mud.
What?
Well, I guess
We should
something in store for
really
you.
capitalize on that and just post more.
Post more mud.
only
Give them what they
Endeavor
wanna
or
see.
only Middle Valley mud videos.
Middle Valley Mud.
So our push core video has 48.5K views on Instagram,
Want to come down a bit?
and
Yeah.
our gastropod video
here,
has
come down a bit.
41.7K views.
Yeah, it looks like we reached the top and it's a bit flatter here, so
He wants you to scoot down
to the next
to the
down.
south a little bit.
Oh,
if you
sure.
can.
No problem.
Off a bit of a plateau where we are here.
So some of the fish that we've noticed during the survey includes flatfish, sablefish, which are also known as black cod, rockfish. That's a really cute rockfish right there.
Yeah.
What other fish have we seen? Hagfish.
Hagfish, yeah.
I don't consider those ones very cute, though.
I don't know, they're kind of cute. Yeah, I like the weird ones.
I don't know.
You kind of quite often see the sablefish eat the hagfish and then spit them out and then shake.
Like a muffle
Like that was a
slime.
mistake.
Yeah.
I don't think any of our videos, to me, would beat the 360 degrees around this gate, but according to our Instagram audience, it doesn't live up to push core sampling.
Huh.
Can you tell I'm a bit salty about it?
There's your slope, Fabio. Look at
I'm also a
Is this
little
where you'd like to
salty
be?
about it.
Yeah.
Kind of traversing along this.
I mean,
Sounds good.
that skate was just floating there, like not moving at all, just letting us encircle it. That was miraculous. Like, most wildlife is spooked by the ROV to some degree.
I mean, to be fair, the sablefish are not spooked by the ROV whatsoever.
They're not, but this one was just being a model for us, just floating, like, you know, flapping its little skirt for us. It was gorgeous.
Its skirt.
Yeah. It was beautiful.
It was pretty magical.
What would that be called? It's fins? I know obviously it's not actually a skirt, but that's what it looked like.
I think those are its fins. Or
Okay.
his fins.
Yeah, because it was a male,
It was
yeah.
a male, yeah.
What's this one, Fabio?
So then his kilt.
That's another bubblegum one?
It looks like, yeah.
Ooh, this is a pretty anemone with like the little
Nice.
white bobble looking things on the end.
Yeah, I don't know what that one is.
It's a nice rock face here.
The rock climber in me
Sponge coming
feels
up
like
and
I can scale that
In water?
in water. I mean, I sink anyways. Haven't been able to swim gracefully, so might work in my favor. I have a viewer tuning in from Kuwait saying hagfish are an all-time favorite.
Nice.
Like, favorite creature to see or to eat?
I had hagfish for the first time.
Wow.
You ate it?
I ate it, yeah.
You can eat it?
You can eat hagfish.
Wow.
Oh.
It was an interesting texture.
I'm not surprised.
Don't people eat the slime?
Okay, so I wonder if that's where sablefish get their texture from.
Like the kind of like rubbery texture.
Sorry, Trevor, you're talking to us?
Oh, I was just saying, isn't that, don't people eat the slime?
I don't know about the slime.
Like
I
fried
thi-
up like eggs?
That's
Oh my
I need to look that up now.
There's,
Oh.
I'm gonna say no way. chance. No one's eaten hagfish slime.
How did you have it prepared, Yuko?
In a stew. I was in Korea actually on vacation with my partner, and we said we were gonna try a local delicacy, and that was a local delicacy.
Wow.
It was in a very, very, very spicy stew.
Oh.
I don't know if I'll order it again because the texture, it was really, really chewy.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, I didn't mind the flavor so much, but it was just hard to chew.
Yeah. Didn't you say you've had sea cucumber as well?
I've also had sea cucumber before.
I've had sea cucumber lots of times.
I've had sea
That's
cucumber
good.
recently.
Wow.
Good.
We've got a bunch of sea cucumber eaters in this van.
Nice. Coming up.
Oh, coming
Nice
up,
photo.
nice, yeah. Well, let's see if I can do this. I'm
Oh,
gonna
there's
just wait for it to be in focus.
Yeah.
So, my my first cruise with Fabio in 2016, we were collecting tanner crab traps,
Oh, yeah.
and he was doing, I don't know what you were doing if that was some kind of research.
We-
And the traps were very successful at catching hagfish. And so the bunch of hagfish came to the surface, and we were scooping them out of the bio box of Herc, but it's just like shopping bags of slime.
Oh.
Nice.
Like it's got very much the
What we
consistency of a shopping bag that's wet. It's thick. It's not thick, but it's like it's pretty strong.
We dropped some hagfish traps as well.
Oh, did we?
Wow, look at this wall.
Oh, we rebranded those, hey? Those crab traps.
No, we made some with buckets.
Oh, did
and
we?
Hose, remember? On the Thompson?
No, I wasn't never on the Thompson.
Was here, right?
Whoa, Fabio, this
Look
is
at
cool,
this.
isn't it?
Yeah,
That's
that's a sponge wall.
They're beautiful.
That's nice.
You have a way better angle than I do for this shot, Dirk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But that's
Yeah,
a cool shot from the
yeah.
Zeus too. Nice.
Yeah.
Low up there, looks good. Kind of reminds me a little of those skunk cabbage.
Oh,
Little bit, yeah.
I can see that. Yeah.
Totally.
There's a pretty little white sponge up there too. I heard you guys talking about cauliflower mushrooms earlier, and I can definitely see where the comparison comes from.
I read something years ago about hagfish being
We're
used
gonna
as
fall
like,
through.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, which? There's a gap where.
So you can see like
Oh, right.
it kind of flattens out here and comes out, and then there's this gap.
Oh, I see.
I think
So I don't know if the cliff continues in there,
Yeah, I think.
or if you want to come down onto one of these.
I think we should go up. Right to
into
the
it?
next. To this
Or
one.
Yeah,
across.
follow that contour.
Follow-
Yeah.
yeah.
Just yeah.
This?
Yeah.
Great. Okay, thanks.
Where am I going? Shoot the gap.
Just gonna
Yeah,
jump the
we're
gap.
just coming along
Shoot the gap.
right here.
Okay, so I gotta go up a contour.
Yeah.
Eventually, yeah.
Sounds good. I can start kind of ish going that way now.
Copy.
Wow, this is pretty cool.
that was a good shot. I hope I got it. Nice.
Yeah, coming up some gardens. It's actually very good to have this camera at this low.
Yeah.
Very
angle,
helpful.
low angle.
Can't wait to
position.
get those shots. Those are beautiful.
Oh,
The one on the still
I would get your hopes down.
So what is that one, Fabio? Is that a coral beside the sponge, or what is
With the
it?
Yeah.
2 prongs.
Is that Paragorgia?
We think it's Iboga Gorgia, but it's the same group.
Yeah, it's pretty murky, hey, or a lot of turbidity in the water.
I'm stoked that I'm getting so many photos, but I'm dreading sorting through all of this.
Don't worry, Fabio, you can sort through these. Pick your best ones.
Yeah.
Am I going the right way?
Yeah, I think
More.
you're pretty much there.
More northy? Okay, cool. Well, I will.
More
Wow,
westerly.
there's something coming.
westerly
What's
now.
that? It's big.
All right, to finish my thought about hagfish. Hagfish, I think, might be used as a leather replacement.
Oh, I think I saw something about this.
Yeah, that was all. I thought it was cool.
Still no word on frying up the slime, eh?
I know what, I'm gonna look it up. Can you use hagfish slime?
Can't they produce like an horrific amount of slime in a
Yes.
short period
Yeah.
of time?
100%.
Horrific.
Yeah, Dirk, was it hard to handle them when you guys got them up to the surface?
I can't remember if I touched. They're very wiggly.
Yeah.
But the slime, like I would say like a regular shopping bag worth of clear slime with that amount of consistency per hagfish.
That's
Sick.
That's great. So
Like,
you can
It'll hang from your hands the entire, yeah, it's crazy.
like viscous snot.
Yeah.
So hagfish slime can be used as an egg white substitute.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I mean, it looks like it. Does it have protein?
It has
Hagfish slime protein
it's-
powder.
It's protein.
Whoa, what's coming up here? This is kind of cool. Is that a cable?
Oh, interesting.
Ooh, yeah, that does look like a cable or a rope or something.
It's got some weights on there.
Just gonna have a quick look.
Whoa, what is it?
Can we come full wide, please, video?
Yeah. Oh, interesting. What is
Fairly
it?
calm.
I'm backing away. Pretty.
We're pretty stretched out right now.
That'll
Yeah,
be
roger.
someone's cable.
Someone was scaling the wall.
All right. Well, it looks safe. I guess I'm gonna go for it.
Let me know when you want me to push back into the survey.
Roger. Let me get past this, then we can
Copy.
Reacquire bottom.
Okay.
Never know if there's a floaty thing just to the left, you know?
Yeah.
That's kind of quite the drop off for a cable to actually have matched the contour. You'd think it would have spanned it a little more than that.
Could be fishing gear.
Oh yeah, maybe stay away from that.
Yep, I plan to.
Especially with the little weight on there.
Oof.
Yeah.
Like a little, seems a little suspicious for a cable.
Okay, you can zoom thing. Do your thing.
Do my zoom
Enhance.
thing.
Probably good.
Yeah.
Definitely got a little bit of a bump out here, contour-wise. It's kind of neat.
Or a nook.
There's a little crab.
I wouldn't mind a reset when you have a chance, please.
A reset? Is that something from me?
No, it's nav.
Okay, copy.
So we probably should leave some 20 minutes for some sampling at the
Yeah.
end. So we're reaching the end anyway, right? Pretty soon.
Yeah, we're definitely getting there. We're about 150 meters.
You say at the end we're going to do some sampling?
Yeah.
Cool.
Do we have the suction sampler prepared? We didn't request, but by
I
any
believe
chance?
we do.
We do
Huh?
have the suction sampler.
Yeah, Dan was
Okay.
testing it earlier in the dive and it looked good.
Okay.
There's a flatfish.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I've seen a few of
Bridge
those.
net.
Is that a flounder?
That's a deep sea sole.
Deep sea soul. There we go.
Mm.
Thank you, Fabio. Oh. I'm gonna miss everyone on the ship when it's time to go.
That sounded so sad, Anna.
Well, I was just like, oh, Oriole is so sweet and lovely and fun. And I was like, everyone is so sweet and lovely and fun. It's just adult summer camp.
I don't know. I won't miss that Dirk person.
Oh, wow.
Ouch.
Shots fired.
Wow.
That Dirk
That
person.
Dirk
That was in the chamber for a while.
Just kidding.
You go. Just kidding.
Am I at the right spot? Where am I going?
So I gotta keep the egos in
Should I
check.
go north? Should I go? I can go north, yeah, absolutely.
You are so cute, Oriole.
You're having a one-sided conversation, Anna.
Oh, well, well, for our viewers, you can't hear the bridge, but we can.
Yeah, I'm worried about that, yeah.
Falling off the map.
Oh yes, I can listen you.
Check out that rockfish.
A little bit bent.
Thought it was a cool position.
It's interesting to me that these flatfish, I feel like most of the other animals have kind of like a warmer tone to them, but the flatfish almost look sort of like cool gray silvery. It's kind of like, what are you doing, flatfish? But I guess it's dark down here, so it doesn't really matter, but...
Oh, this is a nice shot right here with the two corals.
Yeah.
I go with the digital still as well. Cool shot.
That's stunning on the still cam.
What you need is a coral camera, like what we had at Folger, Fabio.
The still cam that we
That
have?
was not a coral camera.
The one that
Sponge?
used to
The
be the sponge.
sponge?
Yeah, but the sponge coral, it's the same survey, right?
Yeah. You mean the 3D?
Yeah.
Ooh, that
That's what we
sounds
want to do, like place a autonomous observatory here. Find the coolest spot and monitor the corals, because we are not monitoring any site with corals with the observatory.
Oh, that one's cool in the 180 cam.
Yeah.
Just missed it.
That one?
It's a different one, but that
What's
one's
that
also
pink
cool.
coral down there?
What's that fish down there?
Symbol of origin.
Did you want me to look at something?
No, no, no. It's all
Okay.
good.
And then there's that purple cloud, Dirk, that you like.
I know.
Yeah.
Is that what
one,
we're going to sample,
I think it's
Fabio?
Swift, yeah. Not sure.
Oh, the current looks really strong here.
It's not nothing.
Fight, Hercules.
Strongest god in all of the ancient Greece.
Still head this way? North, northeast? Or sorry, north, northwest?
I mean, yeah, keeping along this isobat here. We'll go around. We're gonna miss a little bit of the cliff, it looks like. There's
Okay.
a flatter area, but I wonder if,
Yeah.
I mean, maybe we should pause here to do some sampling, because there's lots of corals here. And
Sure.
we're not guaranteed we're gonna have at the end. Is that
We
okay?
can
Yeah,
pause here,
sounds good. Yeah.
Cassie? We do a little.
Okay, video, come wide, please. What would you like to sample?
So, oh shoots. Can we just passed like a bubblegum coral.
All right, let's go have a look.
We definitely one of the white colonies, the chrysopathes. But we just passed one very cool.
Okay, I'll head
looking.
back over and you point it
Yeah.
out, please.
Okay.
Roger.
Right, you just asked me, right? I'm not crazy. We just saw one, right?
Oh yeah, they're
Yes,
around.
yes.
There, what's that one up there? Oh, that's a.
You're not crazy,
Wait.
Fabio.
As a second sample, this guy.
There's a
This
few of
guy.
them,
Yeah,
right?
it's right there.
That's it.
Is this going to be a suction sample?
So which one was that? I saw
No,
two
no.
circled.
This one first.
Sounds good. And you want us to
that one-
slurp and,
that's the same
snip and
thing.
slurp?
Probably gonna have to move the. Oh, yeah, you're moving the ship back.
No,
You're
wait,
moving the ship back?
that would be probably have to be with the manip, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So one thing we can do is grab it with the manip, hold that sample in front of the suction nozzle, and put it in one of our jars. It's a classic maneuver with coral.
But this is kind of hard.
Yeah, brittle coral.
Is it not going to break on the way? It's not easy to put on the
I can't
bio
guarantee
box?
that, but
It's very branchy. I would rather put on the bio box.
okay.
What do we have in the bio boxes?
Larval traps and something else.
What's in the front one? Maybe I can
I
move
don't
it,
know what else is in
potentially.
there. I don't think there's anything in there. It's,
We'll suction sample this guy's here.
The orange circles.
yeah.
Yeah, so
Sounds good.
reddish.
I'm gonna. I'll let you land, and then we'll figure out our stuff.
Sure.
Nav, when we take the sample, I will need a position for it.
It's very steep.
Yeah, 180 cam is definitely.
Yeah, that's gonna
the
be a
rocks.
interesting one.
I think your brow is kind of holding you off of the rock.
Maybe.
Yes, we can.
Let's try that. Yeah, it's not quite steep enough to push in with the brow. That's actually kind of a nice way to sample, but I'm gonna turn down light on. And you wanna
Great.
get the arm out?
Let's have a look in the box and see what's in there.
Sounds good. I'm gonna open it up.
Are you putting the sample in ethanol when it comes back to the ship, Fabio?
Yeah, so there's got to be a couple larval traps in there, I guess.
Yes.
Oh
There's
boy.
larval traps on the starboard side, yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely think it's gonna get least smashed in the suction jar.
Yeah, it's either that or it's been a bunch of time moving all this stuff into the larval traps.
Yeah, but it's up to
Fabio, are
you,
you willing to
Tycho.
try the suction sampler for this sample?
We can have a look at it in the jar. Like, we have 8 jars. Or
Yeah.
7, I guess.
You could
7's
try.
in the jars. We could have a
It's
look
gonna
to
break.
see what it looks like
Oh, it
when
is
it
gonna
gets
break?
in there.
Yeah, the suction is, yeah, it's gonna break. I'll prefer not.
Okay. We prefer not to if it maybe just spend a little bit of time. Or can it go with the larval traps?
Yeah, yeah.
You can just go with the larval traps, Josh.
Okay.
Okay.
So this one's quite
Okay.
brittle.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess we'll close that box.
Are you going for the entire
Yes.
animal, not just a part of it?
Yeah. If you can
Okay.
clip at the base.
Okay.
I'll follow you up.
Can we go wide on the 180?
Yep. Nope, I can't. There we go. Now I can.
Very cool.
Do you know what kind of species this one is, Fabio?
Let's call it bubblegum coral because we are confirming. We think it's Siboga gorgia, but we have to confirm that. That's why we're collecting it.
Wow, it's much bigger than what I thought.
I thought the same thing when I showed up on the 180. It's huge. Do you have a size estimate for how big it is?
Can we
There's
zoom in, please?
there's a scale right there.
Yeah, it's quite big. It's like 30 centimeters long at least.
It's good.
Maybe not quite.
20?
20? No, 30. I think it's closer to 30.
I think probably 30 by the end, by the time you're done.
Okay, we'll come wide, please.
Nice job.
It's like picking a flower off the cliff.
And then I don't know if we want to secure the vertical on the starboard side.
Let's see how that goes. Okay, vertical secure. I can turn off auto heading as well.
Okay. Okay,
I'm gonna open the starboard box here.
Do we have a depth for this one too, Nav? Sure. Yeah, we might have gotten a little turned around on our sample numbers. We have to figure that one out.
About as heavy as a
Okay.
pull pin.
All right, that is in the box.
Perfect. So since we're here against the wall with lots of this tiny guys here, that guy we could try a suction sample. the subbellids.
Wow, what's this guy?
That looks like a
Stick.
I don't know.
We're kind of drifting a little bit.
Yeah,
There's
I had to turn auto heading off.
Yeah,
So
Roger.
now the thruster's back on and auto heading's back on.
Okay.
That's the cause of the dust.
Yeah, Roger.
Or maybe I need more.
I wonder if you.
Sorry, Fabio, can you point that out again?
Well, since there's this red circular things.
Can you do the one on the right by that sea star?
What
Is
about
that,
the?
is that
Whatever
okay?
is easier for you. I mean, I feel like if you, well, you have
Am I
the
still
better
moving?
view
I'm
with
still
the.
moving.
Sorry, I might just have to put your mic a little closer. I just
Yeah, I really
hard
hard
to get you out.
That's the. I don't see it from this camera, but from
Yeah, they're all up there.
from the like the center of your, you call it brow, right?
Yeah, he's looking at these little brown. One in the center,
That
under
one?
the, yeah,
That guy
Yeah,
right
this
there?
guy.
exactly that one, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let me change my cameras around. We got what?
Oh, there's an Alipterius there. Keep an eye on this guy.
That's not helpful.
Sample him next.
I'm gonna collect that. What did he say?
Hey, are you going to collect all of that?
Sea whip?
The whip?
And
Sea
then
whip.
take a push car of the mud.
No more.
Gonna make out the
push
best of
cars.
this nook.
Yeah, try and get these coral samples some airtime by getting a push car right there.
Okay, let's zoom in, please.
It's Pokemon in real life. Gotta
That's good.
collect them all.
I'm gonna change the
Yep, change your jar.
jar. Yeah, let's go clockwise. Let's go counterclockwise.
Counterclockwise, I think lines up a little better.
Oop, I need more beans. There we go. Okay, we're looking at sample jar 1. I'm ready for suction pump when you are.
Yeah, I'm ready.
We'll start slow, just so it doesn't blow it
Sure.
away.
Yeah. I'm just gonna wait until we see it kind of flowing.
Okay, it's locked on low pressure.
I think I see some movement in the jar.
Yep, I'm seeing it there. And if we need more, we'll just get it.
Oh,
there it
whoa.
goes.
That was
Wow.
quick.
We
He
don't-
either went in,
Oh.
back in the
Yeah.
hole. I think he just went back in the hole.
Yeah, I think it did too.
There's one below, right below.
Too quick for you, Trevor.
Wow, I gotta be a little
Or for
quicker.
Josh.
I was trying to be all gentle and slow.
You gotta be fast, I guess.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Instant.
guess zoom out a little bit.
Yeah, it's a little higher.
Good there for now. You said there's one right below us.
Yeah, it's kind of in the, it's probably already retracted. Right,
We can go up right to the base of the cliff there.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
one to the right. Do you
there's
see it?
more.
Yeah,
To the right of the
there are a
hose?
few up there, yeah,
Or
to the
over
right.
here. There's one right there. Let's try that one.
I don't know if
I
this
mean-
suction sampler is going to sample this thing.
That was really fast.
We might have to,
Yeah.
if they
I
come
can also turn the beans up on the suction sampler.
So it's
yeah.
not an anemone, it must be a worm, right?
yeah.
Based on that result.
Okay, let's try 60% beans.
What kind of worm is this, Fabio, do you think?
Is this a valid polychaete? That's why we were
I really
sampling.
liking the way the
Oh.
hose is, see the hose is double.
Yeah, it's got a loop. Yeah.
Oh man, you're getting all kinds of stuff. Come on, worm. Ah! Ooh,
Okay,
I
guys.
feel like you got its like jacket, but not the actual worm.
It's jacket. And I don't think we put any filters on these suction jars.
No, we have not put filters on.
So if it's smaller than this, it's going to go right through the pump
Hmm.
and not be sampled.
I wonder, can you guys like
That's
cut into
smaller
the
than
wall
this.
a little bit, or is that
Oh,
not?
jeez.
Nav, can we get a position for this one as well? Okay.
Maybe we have to like sample it and then turn the pump down or something. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of them. Like,
So that one, you think it was a success?
No.
Mm,
I don't know that it might have kind of shredded it and then it kind of went right through the whole
Yeah.
system, like got too small.
I feel like it got
Well,
part of it.
Yeah. I mean, I think that we can focus on the corals too, if this is gonna
Okay.
be too much.
I
Okay.
mean, there's another
Of a
one just right to
challenge.
the left we could maybe try.
Yeah, we could try. Just I don't think it's going to stay whole, but
Yeah.
Some
I wonder if
strange shrimp.
you stick the tube into the mud.
And I'm ready to turn the pump off as soon as I see mud.
sure.
Oh yeah. Oh, look at those
But they're kind of cool.
mysid shrimp.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we got a shrimp.
Yeah, maybe you got it. You got a little.
Okay, I've turned the pump off. Let's see what happens.
Let's come wide on the Zeus, please.
So that was another worm and a shrimp?
Not a shrimp.
Potentially.
Mysid.
Mysid. Is that?
Or
that's a
people
common-
call it mysid shrimp, but
Yeah.
it's not a shrimp.
I think the filters are off. I'm not sure, but I think the filters are off.
This guy, right?
I know we talked about it at the start of the cruise, but I never, because we weren't using it.
Yeah,
there
we
was-
were using it.
Yeah,
I mean, it would work for corals.
totally, yeah. It was great for
Not
corals.
not the little. So anyway,
Okay.
why don't we change that jar and just keep whatever's
Yeah,
in
cool.
there in there. What are you thinking?
I'll flush it anyway.
Yeah.
Get a nice clean hose.
All right.
Did that go into a different sample jar or also sample jar 1?
Sample jar
Sample jar 1. Okay, suction pump is secured. Hose is flushed.
one. Okay.
Okay.
Are we
Down.
done with that? Or are we?
No,
We're-
we want to look at this
Without,
one here,
I
Fabio?
think without moving, we have other two.
There's some just above that anemone.
I think so. I'm interested in this coral here and this sea whip here.
Okay, let's start with the right side. Can you please draw
There's
again
this.
and help me line up? Sorry, as I move on you. That one, okay. I'll have to move the vehicle for that. Are you ready for that now?
Sure. And are we suggesting another slurp or?
So you said you're confident this guy gonna come intact through the pump?
I'll have to, let's look at closer.
Yeah,
But
we'll look
It's
later.
a smaller one, so it's probably more manageable.
I think usually we just break a piece off instead of sampling the whole animal, and those fit up the hose pretty well.
Yeah.
Are you staying there? Are you good?
I think I'm good. All right. I might
Let's
put
do-
this down.
Whatever you want. That's fine with me.
You're interested in that one, Fabio? This one?
This is this guy?
Okay.
Nope. This one is
Okay.
up there.
It's up there, yeah, right
Yeah.
there. Of course. It's probably the same.
I'm halted.
That one's bigger.
Oops. Eesh. Watch out, little fish.
Yeah, you probably have like, I don't know, 20 minutes or so. A little
Yeah.
more, maybe slightly more than that, but just a heads up.
Okay, I'm stopped there. What would you like to do?
Okay.
Like this guy with the manip.
Similar way to the other one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's zoom in, please. Oops. Yeah, let's a little wider, please. That's great. Right there. Awesome. Thank you.
Finally.
A little harder to see the base in this one.
Okay, we're gonna put this on the starboard side as well.
Yeah. Just the traps were there, right?
Pardon?
Just the
Okay,
larval
we'll come light,
traps.
please.
Yeah, larval traps are in there.
Okay, I'm gonna secure my thrusters while you're up front there.
Okay. Want to have a look at it? Looks like we're moving closer to the wall.
Yeah, agreed. Okay, that's that. I'm ready on the starboard box.
Okay.
I got auto heading still on because of the closeness to the
box.
brow. Okay. Yeah, that's probably fine.
So do you think this is the similar species to the first one we sampled or something different?
Completely different.
Completely different. So not a bubblegum coral?
No, that's an Antipatarian. That's what the most abundant white colony you see there.
Sorry, I thought you were pulling out of there.
I was just giving a little wiggle.
Yeah, Raj.
We think it's Chrysopodis speciosa or Formosa. We don't know. That's why
Put your
we're
hand in that box. Cut
correcting.
it off. We've sampled the craft arm.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna re-engage that thruster.
Okay.
Okay, and now you wanted to scoot a little left, is that
Sure.
correct?
Yes, we can. I was
That's
thinking
correct,
of
yeah.
that,
Okay.
but we didn't use it this time. But next time I will.
What was the question?
Just gonna scoot left to that other coral you were interested in.
I mean, that could be that one.
This one was better.
Bigger, right?
To the left,
Yeah,
this one,
this
yeah.
one.
That one right there. I
Right.
can't draw on that screen.
don't
It's
see
up
it.
here, somewhere right there. It's a little
Oh,
stick.
Oh, I see it, yeah.
yeah, right here.
Ooh. Hey,
Oh,
fish.
that one. Okay. That one might be a good jar one.
Yeah, it's a great
Yeah,
job.
you could be.
Eee. I'm secure-ish.
Quad channel now has the suction jars as per requested.
Okay, guess I can't put it out there a little more. Just gonna try and set it out front, but it's got a lot of bungee.
A lot of bungie.
Nope. All right, that's where it's gonna stay then.
Are you gonna grab it and then slurp it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we'll zoom in, please. That's good there. So come
Oh
wide
yeah,
up.
got the roots.
Let's come wide,
Perfect.
please. Let's come wide on the Zeus, please.
Don't collect this guy, and I think we're good.
That one too?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
So what kind of one was this that we just grabbed, Fabio?
That's a sea whip.
A seaweed?
Whip.
A sea whip, thank you.
You got the suction pump turned on, 14%.
We think that's how it varies,
Okay, let's
but
zoom in a little bit,
we want to
please.
confirm that.
We are seeing
That's-
very slow flow.
It's good there.
I might need at least 20 here. Now we're seeing good flow.
Get the right angle with it.
I'm fully
that-
HD right now.
I think I might, I'm gonna turn this around and go this way.
Yeah, roger.
And a little more zoom in, please.
Well, we
That's
can also
good there.
retract maybe a little bit. That's
Yeah.
actually
And which sample jar will this one go into?
number 2.
Thank you.
Whoa, putting them in the Fletcher.
Yeah, it's important to Fletcher your samples first.
Okay, I think I'm gonna let go there.
Yeah, it looks like he's streaming.
Okay, ready? Here we go.
Perfect.
Goes.
Good job.
Got a bit of a journey.
So I think
I saw something come down, but then
Yeah, I don't think that was the thing.
That was,
Oh,
Oh,
there
there.
it is in there.
Yay.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna lock that off.
And we'll
That's in
come light
sample
on the
jar
zoom,
2.
please.
Oop, I gotta change this.
so. We wanna collect this other Chrysopodes right in front.
Big red thing?
no, it's up
No,
here
no.
somewhere.
If you look, you
Little
have
higher
to tilt up the camera.
Sure.
And that's going to be
Right
a
here.
bio box.
By a box.
Oh, that one. Okay.
And then, Fabio, are we done? Or
Yeah, I think so, right? We're kind of
yeah,
reaching
because
our...
we're near the end of the survey.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's it then. Let me just check.
Okay, we'll
Yeah.
zoom in, please.
And then, Cass, you could probably later, we resume
good.
the transect, right? We could put that as the end, right?
Yeah, we
I
can
mean-
resume and then end it? Or do
No,
we
no,
just
we-
want to take that pause as an end?
Yeah, exactly.
We can do that.
I'm gonna tilt up a little.
Right.
Is it separate from the other ones? Yeah, if it's still considered the same coordinates, it'll just be the one.
I think those samples were meters apart.
Okay, we'll come wide, please.
No, we want these. These are more real.
Or what?
No, I said we want these ones.
Ooh, and
Pictures of a
there's
screen.
Associates there.
Associates, yeah. Bonus samples. Oh.
I should probably secure that vert.
Yep.
See how that goes. Hold on. Okay, I'm stable.
Okay, I'm not ready for the box yet.
Alrighty, roger. I do have auto heading on.
Okay, now I'm ready for the box.
Box opening. Is that wide enough?
Hope so. Just gonna turn it around.
Nice. Nice. Shake, shake, shake.
Okay.
Close. Okay, sample taken.
Perfect.
Sweet.
Turn on my vert again.
Mission accomplished.
I think that's it. That's all we had to do.
Okay, I am arm is secured.
So ROV, when you're ready for recovery, we can recover.
Okay. You good for that, Josh?
Sure.
Okay. I'll start stretching out.
That's our rapid here.
Yeah, you gotta go to starboard.
Starboard, yep.
Starboard. watch out before I start coming up.
Okay.
Come around.
I'm gonna turn off down light. Cool. Gauges look good. Ground faults look good. Vehicle's happy and healthy. Healthy, wealthy, and wise. Or whatever.
And wraps look good.
Wraps look good. Okay, I'm ready to come up.
Okay.
And we'll do... see how that looks. Roger.
We have an offer from someone to bring fresh banana bread up. How many should we want? Hands up.
Roger.
1,
Please.
2, 3, 4.
I'm out of
4?
hitting.
Is that it?
Roger.
Johan?
Yeah, that was great. Thanks, Fabio. That was very interesting.
Yeah, thanks, Sam. It was fun. Do a little sampling.
Yeah, thanks RV guys, RV team.
Hey, thanks you.
Just a reminder, the most important part of teamwork is bringing each other snacks.
Yeah, that's kind of a bit of a Pavlov now. Every time you walk in, I'm like, okay, it's that shift. There's cookies, there's banana bread. What's going on? Normally organize it.
That's just so you think highly of me when you see me.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Be on deck before dinner.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Be on deck before 4.
Are you guys good if I take a bio break?
Sure.
Cool, thanks.
This one's different again. Tritech.
Different how?
Did you just look at the ADCP? What do you see? Oh, that's not my favorite. fester.
It's a festering current.
Could you speed up when you're done that tension, please?
Yep.
Thanks.
Everything looks good. Oh. Oh, surface.
So we're nearing the end of our cruise, last couple dives, and I'm just very impressed with how much everyone has gotten done. Cassie, from a data standpoint, is this like, what do you think? Like the overall data collection?
I mean, I think it's been great. Yeah, I don't really have too much to say. I've made what feels like thousands of annotations, so we've got some pretty thorough dive logs here with a good description of everything we've done, things we've seen, all of the infrastructure that we've interacted with and either recovered or deployed. So I think we've I feel like I'd call it fairly successful.
Good.
Feels pretty good. We've accomplished a lot of what we set out to do.
Great, thank you. And just a reminder to our viewers that we will be continuing to post, because we've posted some, highlight videos of some of the most exciting, most interesting, most technologically challenging parts of this cruise on nautiluslive.org and our YouTube page as well. And those highlights will continue to come forward even after the cruise is over. So make sure you're following us on social media and you're subscribing to our newsletter so that you don't miss any of the best parts of our around-the-clock ocean exploration.
That'd be so cool if it was a paper newsletter.
A paper newsletter, I don't know. Yeah.
Comes to your mailbox.
You could do it in the old-timey, like, Nautilus font, like from